Farming can be a major source of diffuse pollution. That's when nutrients are lost from farmers' fields into nearby watercourses through soil erosion or runoff. There are many things that farmers can do, small changes that can be made to management practices to help prevent the loss of soils and nutrients into watercourses.
My name is Bill Gray. I'm the farm manager and estate manager for Preston Hall Farms at Rosemains Farm at Pathhead in Midlothian. We've probably moved from a predominantly plough-based system, which plough-based and power-harrow drill combination when I first came here 20 odd years ago. We've gradually introduced sort of minimal cultivation or non-inversion techniques realistically. We still cultivate a reasonable depth of soil, but nothing like the plough depth. We do still plough in the rotation. Winter barley establishment without ploughing is a bit of a challenge. But we are working towards maximising the opportunities that non-inversion or reduced cultivation gives us. I guess we'd be like everybody else, that if we work ground when it's too wet, we run the risk of causing compaction. I would say our biggest compaction issues probably come from ploughing, and that's not because it's a bad technique, but it's simply that we're working at that depth, particularly if the ground gets wet, and particularly down at Rosemains where the clay content's a little bit higher and the drainage is a little bit worse. The potential to damage at that depth is greater. And then the knock-on effect of that is trying to alleviate that is a real problem because the drainage is not that deep. So, trying not to put the compaction in there in the first place is the key. We've been using cover crops here for a few years now. Part of our Monitor Farm project was to sort of introduce cover crops. We've had some success with that. We've had some areas where we've been less than happy with what we've done. The basic problem we have is time. The gap between harvesting the previous crop and getting a cover crop established to take you over the winter is pretty tight. We've been predominantly using black oats and Phacelia, so a combination of good fibrous rooting from the oats and a tap root from the Phacelia. I would say when you get it established well, the black oats and Phacelia mix is pretty good. We're part of the Agri-Environment Climate Change Scheme. One of the things that we've been doing the last couple of years is green manure following overwintered stubbles. That's been really quite successful, I would say. We had a tremendous result last year using basically two types of clover, crimson and Egyptian clover or bursting clover, vetch and Phacelia again in the mix. Produces a tremendous mix of cover for all sorts of things. Quite a lot of biomass, which takes a bit of getting rid of, but we managed to destroy it and direct drill the crop after it because the soil structure was so good underneath. I would say over the years we've improved the soil structure a lot by a combination of factors, whether it be ploughing a little bit less, whether it be trying to get cover crops established, whether it be incorporating a bit more straw back into the soil. They're certainly more workable.
For more information about the types of preventative measures and solutions for tackling diffuse pollution, please visit the Farming and Water Scotland website.